Growing up in Kenya, my sister and I were very close. But like any sisters, we fought a lot. She always got new clothes, and I always got hand-me-downs. Now she's putting her children through school in Kenya. We still fight sometimes, especially when I send money for the kids. I tell her, buy some clothes for the younger one, and we both laugh.
With nearly 500,000 locations, our app and online, this is moving money for better.
I'm Gabrielle and you're watching The Break. Nicodemus Exumub, better known as Mama Africa, is the executive director of Rights Not Rescue in Namibia, which is leading the movement to decriminalize sex work in the country. Decriminalization views sex work as a legitimate form of work to be approached through labor laws which address the working conditions and the rights of prostitutes. Laws on sex work focus on combating coercion and violence rather than on prostitution itself. This approach has been used in New South Wales, Australia, and is being considered for New Zealand. And although sex work is often described as illegal in Namibia, it is more accurate to describe it as criminalized, since the sale of sex services in itself is not illegal, but associated crimes such as soliciting and advertising for sex and living off what is called immoral earnings are illegal in Namibia.
Those people that are soliciting for prostitution in our street, that we are there, and they should not do it in our public places.
Laws against homosexuality put male and transgender sex workers in an additionally vulnerable situation. And self-identified as transgendered, Mama Africa began her life of sex work at the young age of 10, and with an unemployment rate of 26.33% in Namibia, many women, trans women included, turned to the sex trade for financial security. Most seem to have been turned to sex work out of necessity because of poverty, lack of support structures, sudden twist of fate such as a death in the family or a loss of another job. A study conducted by the Legal Assistance Center found that health issues and abuse are the two main problems facing sex workers. HIV/AIDS is the biggest health concern of sex workers. 14.3% of all Namibians between the ages of 15 and 49 are living with HIV. Clients are the secondary source of problems for sex workers, including clients who don't pay, abusive clients, and clients who refuse to wear condoms. Police and special field force members were also mentioned as a source of problems. Mama Africa insists that police commanders know about condom seizures, for example, but they do nothing, and some sex workers end up having unprotected sex. The authors of the study, Rights Not Rescue, found extensive evidence of abuse of sex workers by police officers, including confiscation of condoms, arbitrary detention, violence, rape, and extortion of money, none of which their profession entitles them to carry out. Diane Hubbard, leading the Legal Assistance Center campaign to decriminalize sex work, stated, and I quote, "Besides reducing the levels of violence and abuse associated with prostitution, legalizing sex work is a matter of human rights and would help to set the stage for an effective HIV/AIDS campaign targeting both sex workers and their clients." So we love hearing from our audience, and I'd like you to comment below to the question, should the laws respect the decision of a consenting adult to decide what he or she will do with his or her body? That's all the time we have for today. Thank you so much for watching The Break. I'm your host, Gabrielle Harris, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.